So hello, for posterity, we have Con and Jure, your cameraman, out here to measure and check out. So this weekend, Barriere is home to a large number of horses. All the evacuees from the caribou are up here. So we're working around that, unfortunately. We'll take some film of the site as it exists right now in July, which is not quite as clean and green as it is in May, unfortunately. But it is fairly large out here, and we do have a fair amount of space. We're going to nail some tent pegs into the ground for your purposes, and otherwise amuse ourselves here for a little bit, take some measurements as required. And Con is now going to gently place a tent peg directly into the ground to confuse the heck out of yourself or anybody watching. We seem to be able to go in about 4 inches and hit a rock there. On the other hand, we moved over 8 inches and we're down 10 and anchoring it quite nicely. How firmly is that beastie anchored? That's not bad. Give it another couple of whacks.
Hit a rock.
There's a rock there now. Of course there is. The place is probably full of them. Okay.
So that went in
7 inches? I don't know. 10 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how hard was it. I can't tell the difference between 7 and 10 inches apparently.
Just like a normal guy.
Just like a normal guy. How hard was that to pull out, would you say?
Not difficult, but it'll stay in.
Yeah. So we're not penetrating 2 inches and only hitting. Let's drive another one in up here someplace.
All right here.
Ah, it looks right here.
Cow thing.
It's not a cow thing. I guess it is now a cow thing. Actually, I think that's a horse thing that's just sat out for a long, long time. Okay, so it looks like the rocks are actually fairly small insofar as it's going around them.
That was 8.
Yeah, a little harder to pull out.
Yeah.
As for breeze, we've got a light breeze coming through here right now. Nothing terribly windy. It's not kicking up any dust or dirt. And there's a lot of horses over there. Like probably 150, 200 horses in that corral there. And there is not a huge cloud of dust above them as they move around, which indicate to me that we're probably in a good place for that.
Let's choose this one right here.
This looks like a good place to drive a stake in. Oh yeah, she's going in nice.
Another rock. So I'd say another 10 inches.
Yeah, pretty much.
So nobody will really have stakes more than that.
Well, we got Kingdom Pavilions and they need big ones.
Well, the Kingdom Pavilions, I'm thinking in there.
That's true. That's true. We can't really get in there and drive stakes in there, unfortunately, underneath the horses. But we can go to the edge. Actually, let's not be pounding stakes right beside the horses.
I'm not going to pound stakes. I'm just going to look.
Okay.
It's the same type of ground.
My God, that's a lot of horses. Various and sundry stressed animals. Look at that idiot wandering down the center there.
That looks like we're going to be able to drive stakes in it easy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rodeo grounds is going to be sand.
It's not gravel.
It's sand.
Layered dirt on top of dirt.
On top of dirt.
Yeah.
All right, so we got one other thing we want to check, and that's the track.